Adela Sánchez-Moreiras. I am a full professor of the University of Vigo, the Universidad de Vigo in Galicia, in the northwest of Spain. My role in the project is to be the coordinator of the project, and so I am the lead of Work Package 1, Work Package 3 and Work Package 7, which are the work packages related to management, to technical activities, and also to ethical requirements. So I am coordinating the whole consortium, and I am co-IP into the University of Vigo together with David Fernández Calviño. So I think that there is an urgent necessity to develop alternatives, agronomic alternatives to the green revolution, to the conventional agriculture. And it's not something that would be nice to have, it's not something that would be nice to have access to, it's something that is urgent, it's a necessity. And agroecology is probably one of the best responses to this search of new strategies. So the focus of the project is reducing the use of synthetic herbicides with some strategies that are agroecological strategies that, besides reducing the use of synthetic herbicides, promotes biodiversity and promotes climate change resilience, which is the other urgent necessity in the actual society. So I think that the project will impact completely the society if we reach the results that we think that we will reach. So AGROSUS is about finding agroecological sustainable strategies for wheat management in key European crops, following the farm to fork strategy approved by the European Commission a little bit more than 2 years ago. In this strategy, in the farm to fork strategy, there is an objective that is reducing the use of pesticides in a 50% before 2030, and this is 7 years. So AGROSUS is about that, about reaching that objective, reaching the objective of reducing in a 50% the use of pesticides while promoting biodiversity and promoting climate change resilience. So one of the things that is important in this project in AGROSUS is that it's a multi-actor approach, which means that the stakeholders, I mean farmers, advisors, local sellers, companies, policymakers, scientists, all are involved from the beginning in the developing of the project. That means that they can decide from the beginning of the project the direction of the project, the agroecological strategies that will be implemented, and that they can give their advice and their opinions about it. But most important is that they participate and that they are involved, and that we want to reach them with the results of the project. So from the point of view of dissemination and communication, it's very important for us to have the contact with them, to reach them. So I want to motivate the farmers and the advisors and the sellers to be in contact with us, to be open to the results of the AGROSUS project, because the AGROSUS project has been thought for them, has been designed for them, not for us, not for the scientists, but for the stakeholders. So the results are directly transferred to them, and therefore it's so important that they are involved in the project. Okay, another important thing is that AGROSUS was not the only project funded under this call, the agroecological sustainable strategies for wheat management. There were other 2 sister projects funded under this call, which are Good and Conserva. It's great because we have them into our expert advisory board, so we have their feedback and we can do clustering activities much easier because they are already involved, they are already into our project, and actually the 3 coordinators were in the kick-off meeting of the other projects, and we are already planning future clustering and joint events and joint activities that we can do, and assisting to other to other events that they will organize, sharing through the social media the news of the other projects, of the other sister projects, and so on. But not only with the sister projects, we have also other projects involved in the advisory board, like agroecology transect and other agroecological related projects that we are working with. And there are some projects that are finishing and their outputs are our inputs, and that is very important also, like the outputs from EcoBreed or from Soil Diver Agro that will be our inputs in the AGROSUS project, so that the money of the European Commission is being transferred from one project to the other and to the next project. And I find that a fantastic link into the projects. One of the challenging things of this project is that it will be done in 11 biogeographic regions. In the 11 biogeographic regions of Europe, which are a lot, and it's not easy to cover all of them. Thanks to our consortium, we are covering all the regions, all these 11 biogeographic regions. And when we were thinking in which crops should be studied, we thought, let's select the crops that are more economically relevant in each biogeographic region, because controlling those weeds will have a most relevant economical impact on the region. So as we gave freedom to each partner to suggest crops, we have now 30 crops, which is a lot, in 11 biogeographic regions, but we are very, this is an exciting adventure for us for the next 4 years, and I am sure that we will reach nice results in the different regions. We will compare the production and the weed management in the agroecological fields with the conventional fields, so with classical synthetic herbicide treated fields, which is also important because then we can have a vision of the impact of the agroecological strategies in each region, in each biogeographic region. In the Universidad de Vigo, we are two co-IPs, we are two principal investigators, that is myself. I am more focused on the plant. I am plant physiologist, and the other one is David Fernandez Calviño, which is edaphologist. Is more focused on the soil, so we are perfectly complemented. But I don't want to forget also that Xavier Simón from the economical department is also involved in the project in the Universidad de Vigo. He will be also working for this project. He's an economist, he has experience as agriculture economist, and also measuring the socioeconomical impact of organic agriculture and so on. And I think that is we are a great team from the Universidad de Vigo together to participate in this project. I am very lucky to have them involved in AGROSUS.